Hello, I just finished building Frost. I just got done making the upgrades, and I figured it was a nice time to sort of show how that works. Um, it's funny because this is like one of the features I've spent the most time building. Not the UI in particular. It's not that pretty or intuitive, but just the back end. You know how that works because this directly works with the UI, and uh, you can see it's here. It's not in game right now, so it's not working. But this changes all depending on which turret you have selected, and it sort of grabs the data from each turret and blah blah blah. It took me a while to figure out by my own. But yeah, this is what I came up with. I don't know. I might update the UI because it's not that good, but it's functional. So yeah, it's about balancing resources, and it might take a while to sort of get that functional. I kind of want to do the same as I have with the spawner, where there's configurations and stuff. I think that'd be nice. But yeah, I don't know. It's okay. It's not that bad. But yeah, it sort of works like an explorer. You have the different kinds of upgrades, and within those you have three different types. So you start out having upgrade one. Then when you buy upgrade one, you can buy upgrade two, and so forth, until you've bought all of them. That's pretty much how it works. You have the title, the description, the image, which is for this icon right here. Then you have the cost. All of this is pretty self-explanatory. Then you have the has debuff, which is it's sort of, I don't want to call it a hack because it's really not. But it's sort of to avoid filling out the console with log files, because Unity doesn't come with an easy way of checking whether or not an asset exists if you don't know the exact name of it. Like, I could easily just call enemy script and see if enemy script exists in my project, but I can't do that in this case because I don't know. Like, I can't. Well, I could loop through all of the different upgrades I have and sort of update that loop each time I make a new upgrade, but it's obviously not a very good idea. So for a while, what I would do was I would try to add it, and then if I couldn't add it, I would sort of add it to a list stating that it didn't exist, but that would like litter the console with can't add X upgrade because it doesn't exist. So what I did was, what I did was I added this text box, toggle box, I mean, and if this is checked, it's gonna try to add it. If not, then it's not gonna try, which sort of cleared the console. Now it's only gonna warn me if I haven't made the debuff, which is nice because then I'm obviously either have to make it or untick the box if it shouldn't, try to add it. Yeah. So I sit here and I do all this stuff, and what I could do would be to sort of say, okay, when you buy damage upgrade 1, you get X amount of damage added to your turret, which would be easy. I mean, there's no technical difficulties there, but from a game design point of view, I think that's a bad idea because that makes them all very generic. I don't just want to add damage. I want to sort of be able to get in there and sort of make something cool with it. So instead, it's gonna when you buy the upgrade, it's gonna look at the name, and then it's gonna try to find that as a script, which it will then add to your tower. As you can see here. So there's one script for each upgrade, and for most of these, it's just kind of generic, but it also allows me to do stuff like this. Not this. It's not working. There we go. Like this right here. As you can tell, I add one range, which is generic, but I also fiddle around with the particle system to sort of make that work. Another great example of this would be one of the torch upgrades. I think it's the very last one, which is called Plasma Torch. Yeah, right here. I changed the entire color of the particle system, and also the size and stuff, which is great because I can do pretty much whatever. Like I could change the icon. I could change could change the background. I could change the way enemies spawn. I can literally do anything this way, which I like. I mean, it adds a ton more upgrades and debuffs as well, but I like it because it allows me to do a bunch of stuff, like the debuffs for Frost, which is what I named the Frost Turret, are very different from the debuffs from the Torch one, because you know the Torch, it adds fire damage and stuff, which works differently than slowing down enemies and freezing enemies and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I like this system. I think it's good. It allows me to sort of really get in depth with each and every upgrade. I don't have time to do that or the creativity, but I can and I will with every single turret. You know, every single turret does have sort of a unique thing to it. Um, so yeah, that's nice. I like it. Yeah, thanks for watching.